In this final video, I'll add a version number and load screen to the main menu and build the game for Windows. I'm going to put a version number text object onto the main screen. I'll use the reuse script version info to fill out the text with the date, version number, and Unity version. Having a version number is useful once you start building an executable to make sure that you are actually using the latest build. The version info script fills in the text with the date and number when the game is run or built. Next, I'm going to fill in the load screen. The main menu reuse script has code to fill the load canvas with saved games. Unfortunately, this script code relies on specifically named objects existing on the load canvas. First, create a panel child object. Set the alpha to 1. Add another panel as a child of the first and name this one Title. Set it to fill the top with a height of 64 and make it a darker gray. Add a child text mesh to the title. Set the text to Saved Games. Add a child button to the title. Position it on the right side with a size of 50 by 50 and color it red. Add a callback of mainMenu.onLoadButton. Set the child text to X. Now add a scroll view as a child of the panel. Set it to fill the area with a top border of 64. Add a grid layout behavior to the content object with a cell size of 400 by 272. Now I'll create the saved game entry prefab that the main menu script will create and populate for each saved game. Again, the names of the child elements need to match what the script code is expecting. Create a button object as a child of content and name it Saved Game Entry. Move the child text element to the bottom left, set its height to 48, and name it Date Text. Add a child raw image object to the prefab. Name it Screen Capture and set it to fill the area with a bottom of 48. Add a child button object to the prefab. Move it to the bottom right, remove the button behavior, and change the child text to say Load. This button doesn't do anything since the whole tile is the button, but this makes it clear to the players that they should click the tile to load a game. Make the saved game entry a prefab by dragging it to the prefab directory. Delete the saved game entry on the load screen and hide the load canvas. Add the saved game entry prefab to the main menu behavior on the controller object. Test the load screen by running the game, clicking the load button, and loading the last game. Tile without a screenshot is caused when the game is started on the main menu and never exited. This will only happen during development or if the game crashes. Next, let's build an executable for Windows. Bring up the Build Settings dialog from the File menu. Add the open scenes and change the architecture to x86_64. This will build a 64-bit executable and is required to use the Windows Voice plugin. Pick a directory for the executable. Double-click the executable, then quickly press Alt to bring up the resolution dialog. The executable runs, and the game seems to work. This wraps up my tutorial. You can download a zip of my completed Unity project at the blog linked below.